All right, so we are going to sit here and talk about Gamergate. I've been wanting to talk about this for a few weeks now. I had a couple friends of mine online that have done it. Terrence Pop, if you haven't seen his video, go check his video out. I'll throw a link on the bottom here so you can go look at it. He's got a pretty decent view about it. Well, Gamergate. I'm just going to start with the three main protagonists in this whole thing. One being Zoe Quinn, the other being Nathan Grayson,
yeah.
And then of course there's Anita Sarkeesian. I have a lot to cover with Anita because honestly she has truly pissed me off.
You're in big trouble, Missy. Okay.
All right.
That goes in the blip.
That goes in the bloopers.
I gotta stop fucking around.
Alright, well, here's the whole situation. Alright, and I'm going to give it to you from an honest point of view, and I want my wife to put in to have her input as well, being, a woman that also is a gamer. And yes, she is a gamer. But, no, all joking aside, I'm Puerto Rican and black. She's French Canadian. What can we say? We're both gamers, and I'm definitely a hardcore gamer. She is a gamer because her and I both raid together on World of Warcraft. We play, and I took this subject pretty freaking serious. So let's get on some of these bullet points. This whole thing started off because Zoe Quinn's butthurt boyfriend, accused her of sleeping with Nathan Grayson, who is a journalist for Kotaku, to get better reviews for the product she put out. And, if the roles were reversed, and let's say it wasn't a Zoe Quinn, but like a Zach Quinn that slept with some female that was going to give him a good review, this whole subject would have been gone. This wouldn't even been brought up. It's not newsworthy. But because a woman slept with some guy to get a better review, I don't think the woman's at fault. She's just, she's being a cheap hooker, to say, maybe. But I don't think she should be the main focus on what's going on here. The main focus on that should be Nathan. Nathan needs to be ethical about things, and he wasn't. If this happened, I'm not saying it did or didn't, but if it happened that way, then hey, he's wrong. She's not so much wrong. Like I said, if this was a role reversal, this wouldn't have even been brought up. So guys, y'all need to chill out. When it comes to that. Zoe, I don't think is really the bad guy. Zoe is just trying to, make a product and try to get it out there sold. That's all I'm saying on that. What do you think about that?
I think that he's a man and he was just thinking with his brain.
Okay, if you've seen any pictures, she saw a picture of him, right? If you see any pictures of this guy Nathan, honestly, Zoe is the top echelon of what he's ever gonna get. Now, Zoe is not an unattractive female. She's above average. In my opinion, she's above average. She has a nice body. My wife's seen the leaked pictures, which in my opinion was wrong to put out there, guys.
Had to scrub my eyes with some bleach and some sandpaper.
I didn't think. All right, I'm looking at it from a guy's point of view. She's not unattractive. If I wasn't married, I'd definitely do her. But
Well, of course you would.
Yeah. Damn, babe, it's like that.
Well, like I said, you're a man, and men think with their brains.
Okay.
Their brains.
Yeah, I get you, babe. Jeez.
Okay.
But Nathan needed to be ethical about it, and if he wasn't, then shame on him. That's where all the focus should have been on, Nathan. And they pushed the whole subject in a different route. They pushed it a different way. And then all this misogyny stuff started coming up, and the fact that the gaming industry is male-oriented. Well, let's look at the facts. Right now, yeah, you have a lot more male to females playing. You have a lot more male people playing over females, but that doesn't mean it's not changing. The gaming industry and the gamer has changed in the past 10 years. You have a lot more females. And the more females you get playing and the more LGBTs that you get playing out there, the games will change according to what is popular at the time. You know, right now, I think it is more geared towards the guy, but that doesn't mean it's not going to change. The more women are playing, there's going to be a natural progression to even things out, in which things have been evening out. In the 6 or 7 years that I've been playing World of Warcraft, there has been a shit ton of changes, you know, where things are starting to be more balanced between the genders. All right, we'll get into that. You know, that's just how I feel about it. I mean, when we first started playing World of Warcraft, right, there were a lot more men than women playing.
Oh yeah, there's a lot more women playing now.
Yeah,
definitely.
There's a lot more women playing now. I mean, if you get on Vent, we get on Vent and we do these 25-man raids. I mean, back in the day when I first came in during Burning Crusades and Vanilla, it's like you'd have in Vanilla was 40-man raids. Out of 40 men, you'd probably have 2 or 3 women. All right, and then when it went to Wrath of the Lich King, you had a 25-man raid or a 10-man raid. If you were in a 25-man raid, you'd have about 4 women, 5 women. You know, now in the 25-man raid, almost half, or at least over a third, are women. All right, so I don't want to hear it. And then I'm not. That's just women. I'm not talking about LGBTs, because there's also LGBT in there, and there's also minorities. You know, so you guys gotta lighten up on that. All right, there is an improvement. It's gonna take time, and the more people that come in and start gaming, the more it's gonna change. So slow your roll on that. Now let's get to all this misogyny and all this bullshit that was going on with Anita Sarkeesian. Anita Sarkeesian, in my personal opinion, is, you know, a piece of shit. I mean, first of all, I hate e-beggars. I absolutely hate e-beggars. How many times have you heard me go up on people that e-beg?
Quite a bit.
Yeah, I can't stand that shit. It's just, I mean, you might as well be panhandling. You know, why don't you just go ahead out in the street and panhandle? E-begging is the same as fucking panhandling, in my opinion. You know, and here you got this fucking chick, Anita Sarkeesian, e-begging for $6,000 and $6,000 or $8,000, and you got fools out there, and I'm gonna call you fools straight up. You know, I don't care if you're a feminist or a feminazi, whatever. You know, there was no need for it. So she ends up getting $158,000 after asking for just $8,000. We should ask for like $6,000. You know, after this video, we should like e-beg for $6,000, and maybe we'll get some fucking idiot, you know, feminazis out there to fucking give us $180,000, $250,000, and you know, we'll pocket that fucking money just like our Anita Sarkeesian did. Okay, and in my opinion, all that research she did not purchase one game. I could be wrong, but if I am wrong, then prove it to me. Let her show one receipt. Let me see. I want to see some receipts. Show me one receipt of a game that she purchased that she actually did some legitimate research on. Because all the footage that she got, that she put up on the internet, that she put up on YouTube, she got from other gamers, other people that paid and played the game and put it up there on YouTube. So she put absolute zero time and zero money that went into her pockets. Don't you guys feel foolish about that? You just put some money in some other person's pocket. You know, I'm not going to be frivolous with my money that way. I'm sorry. You know, I have my wife up here, my rent is down here, and then of course WoW. You know, my wife says that I put WoW above her. That's not true. It's not true, I tell you. But and it's like I'm not gonna go wasting my money, for some fucking bitch that's e-begging, and that's all she is. Anita Sarkeesian is nothing but a trifling bitch. I mean, all the bullshit, all the stuff she claimed, like she used a clip of Hitman. Now, if any of you ever played that game, the more innocent people you hit, the more points you get taken off of your score. The whole point is to get by and get the objective done with as little human loss as possible. And she's just showing clips of people being, I don't know if it's her. Like I said, I'm not sure if she purchased the game or if she got maybe some little kids, whatever the case. All she showed was the worst possible scenario of getting by these dancers, these topless dancers, get by them and get to the objective. And instead, they show the hitman knocking them out, dragging them around in compromised positions, throwing them into a bin. That's not how you do that particular spot. You have to sneak by them, get by, and with as little human loss as possible. But of course, they're going to show their worst case scenario and say that's how the game is played. That's not how the game is played. Then they're going to use examples like Zelda. The princess. I'm sorry. To put it down to the bare brass tacks of it, the princess is the most powerful character on that game. It just so happens that she was kidnapped. The powers were nullified. So the protagonist has to go around and help her get her powers and put her back to make things more balanced. You don't put it that way. You just put it as, oh, she's the damsel in distress. Come on, If you're going to review a game, then do it properly. Don't make it look one-sided. If you're gonna judge something, then take yourself out of the box and judge it from a position where you're going to be nonpartisan and non-partial. Okay? But Anita Sarkeesian is not that. All she is an e-begging whore. And I'm not gonna stop saying that about her. You think it's as bad as she's saying, or you think things have been improving? I mean, I really, they want to know your opinion. I want to know your opinion. What do you think?
Well, I think she's an e-begging whore.
I mean,
e-begging whore.
That's what she thinks. All right, well,
you're a whore. You're a whore.
This video is going on long enough, and I just wanted to put my opinion out there. I don't think I'll touch on it too much more, but there's gonna definitely be a bloopers video from this, so you might want to watch that one. Peace out, guys.
Peace.
Yo, yo, Mr. Electro. Yo, yo, Mr. E.
Well, excuse me, but
I'm gonna put that in.
Got my chair.
All right.
No, don't put it in there.
I'm putting that in there. I'm putting that in there.
No.
Bloopers. Get ready. This is going into
okay, bloopers.
This will be under bloopers. Okay. All right. That's funny. All right. All right.
Okay, I'm done. I swear, I'm done. I'm done. Okay. Okay.
Oh shit! You see what I got put up with? All right. So, okay. Whoosah. All right. Okay. Now we're in our Zen state.
Damn it!
All right.
Okay, it's all about going in the bloopers.
Yeah, it's all going in the bloopers. All right. So no more laughing. Okay. Whew. All right. So.
Is it serious enough? Oh my god! Okay. We need to stop for a minute. down.
Okay. All right, now this is a serious one. Stop. Just chill out.
No, I will.
Okay.
What have I done?
Nothing. Okay. All right. I gotta do something to calm myself down. Okay. All right, now I'm good.
Okay.
Stop.
What have you done? I didn't do any of this.
Okay.
My eyes are tearing up.
All right. Okay.